Teta time. Yeah. So today we're going to be looking at rates, and it's more specifically unit rates. But first, a rate is a ratio that compares two different items. So for example, let's say you made $30 for working 2 hours. Well, that's comparing dollars to hours. So that's two different types of items. So that is a comparison of two different things. Now, a unit rate is when we have that same comparison, but one of them's a unit of one. So for example, if we had that same example, let's say at $30 2 hours, well, that's $15 per 1 hour. So $15 every 1 hour. Now, to find a unit rate, we divide two different measurements. And usually the one we put on bottom is what we're trying to find. So it's how many in per one, or how many of each. That each or that one is what goes on bottom. So for example, miles per hour. We're trying to figure out how many miles can go in 1 hour. The hour will be on bottom, miles will be on top. So that is how we do rates and unit rates. So rate, once again, is a comparison of two different things. A unit rate is that same comparison, but one of them is one, so per one. So now we're going to look at a couple examples. Let's get this unit rate and rate. Let's go. Yeah, so now let's look at this example. This first example, let's say you pay $12 for 8 cupcakes. And they want to know how much does one cupcake cost. So you go to a bakery and you get these lovely cupcakes right here. You get 8 of them, but then you got to pay $12 and you're like, well, how much did I pay per cupcake? Well, how we do that, notice I said per cupcake. So the cupcake number is going to be on bottom and the total cost is going to be on top. So it's going to be total cost divided by number of cupcakes. So that would be 12 divided by $8. And we see that one cupcake cost us $1.50. So one cupcake cost us $1.50. Now, let's say we have another example, and let's say we get paid $310 for working 20 hours. So let's say you're out here working at a fast food restaurant. You guys are going to be working jobs here in the future. So let's say you get paid $310 for 20 hours in 1 week. That's pretty good money, actually. So let's see, how much did we make per hour? So they ask us, how much did we make per hour? Well, they want hours on bottom because they said per hour or for 1 hour. So that's going to go on bottom. So a total pay is on top, so 310, over the number of hours we worked, which was 20. So we worked 20 hours. So we're going to do 310 divided by 20 and see that we made $15.50 per hour. That's actually a really good money. So we made $15.50 per hour. So you notice in both of these examples, it asked for per something. And that something was our denominator, or our bottom number. So that's what goes on bottom in a unit rate. So we're going to do, one of them is going to be on top, and the per whatever is on bottom, and then we just divide the two numbers to find out how much it is per one. And that's what a unit rate is. Remember, it's per one. So now, you guys are going to do a couple more examples now that this video is over. So remember, a rate is a comparison of two different things. And a unit rate is that same comparison, but one of them's got to be a 1, so per 1. It's a ratio comparing two different things where one of them's a 1. So miles per hour, cost per hour, different things like that. So you guys are now going to jump into some more examples. You guys are going to do these on your own. Remember, per means divide, and that number, that second term, means that's what goes on bottom. You guys got this. Teta time out.